guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. Thank you guys, thank you. If you are just joining and you didn't know, my name is Milton Funkwa. Yes, the only village boy from my village. Thank you so much. This is Milton. And if you are all on this platform or on this channel, you already do know my name. And what we do here is education, alright? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about studies in Norway for free, cost of living, visa application process, alright, application process, and some few general questions, alright. This is, I'm doing this video because some subscribers, I think there are 3 of them, I had similar questions from them, requesting information like this, so I decided to do a video about studies in Norway for free and all these other things I just mentioned. Please remember that there is another video on my channel. I talked about study in Norway for international students. That was sometime April 2020. So please go check it out. Then you follow up from here. Alright. Thank you so much, guys. So now, for those who have always been asking, that is Norway, is it true that Norway is free tuition? Yes, if you didn't know, you have to know today that Norway is tuition free for international students. If you want to study a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or a PhD degree, okay, in Norway as an international student, alright, know that you are going to be studying for free. Absolutely tuition free, alright? So that is what you need to know. And again, you also need to know that Norway is highly cold, alright? So when going to Norway, especially during the winter season, make sure you arm yourself very well. And again, Norway is highly expensive. It's one of the most expensive countries to live in the world. So you need to know that. But the advantage is tuition free. Now, let me start with these questions about tuition fee and how to select schools, okay? The thing is, if you want to apply for a university in Norway, what do you need first? Of course, there is something I mentioned to some my Facebook friends, alright? If you don't know, I have a Facebook account. I also do have an Instagram account. Please go to the video description and you check those accounts and make sure you follow me, because I will always be putting some of the things on my Facebook page and on my Facebook, and my Instagram. If you want to apply for a university in Norway, there are so many universities in Norway, from the University of Oslo, the University of Stavanger, the University of Bergen, the University of Tromsø, Arctic University of Norway, Norwegian University of Science and Technology, and Norwegian University of Life Sciences, and so many other universities, alright? If you want to apply to any of these universities, this is what you need to know. Make Google your friend. Go to Google, you type the name of the university, you open it, you read the information, you read the application procedure, the required documents, application periods and everything, then you follow the link and you apply. That is what I can tell you for now, alright? So that's what you basically need to know about Norwegian universities, because if you want to apply to any school in any country, Google must be your friend. I mean, Google must be your friend, okay? So know that. Now, for requirements for application for the schools, let me say, various universities have their own requirements, alright? Like a university like the University of Stavanger and the University of Bergen, these two universities might not have the same admission requirements, alright? So always check the universities differently, check their programs differently, and you'll know which one best suits you, okay? Which one is okay for you, because it might suit you in terms of requirements and it might not suit me in terms of requirements. So always check to know, alright? There are some schools, when you want to apply, they will ask for your transcript. The transcript is very important, okay? They will obviously be asked for your transcript. They will always ask for your transcript, almost all the schools. But In some other schools, they will also still ask you for the proof of English, all right? Let me say like the IELTS, the TOEFL, the GMAT, they will ask things like that, all right? The TOEFL and other exams, GRE and things like that. Some schools will ask, especially when you are applying for economics and accountancy programs. But while you go to other universities, they might not ask you, okay? A university like the University of Stavanger might not ask you of all this English proficiency stuff, but a university like the University of Oslo will obviously ask you, and you will always present that document, all right? So always check with respect to the university you are applying. And again, you need to know that proof of English is very important. Let me say some universities will ask you to provide proof of English. Remember, Norway is not an English-speaking country, okay? Though they speak English, but if you want to study in Norway, you have to tell them or show them that you know English, all right? Somebody coming from Nigeria or from Nigeria applying to the University of Stavanger might not be asked English proficiency because there is something they do in Nigeria. I think it is called the WAEC, and I think it has a certain English course or English subject on it. While in those other people coming from other African countries that speak English might not also be asked. I think somebody from South Africa might not have to present an English proficiency in the at the University of Stavanger. While some other people, I think Cameroonians too, they might not also need it, but it depends. Remember, they obviously know Cameroon speaks 2 languages, so you might be asked along the way, okay? But somebody who schooled at the University of Boya in Cameroon might take a proficiency from the University of Boya. It all depends on the school in which you are applying for, and if the school accepts you to present an English proficiency, then you have to do that, okay? Now, you also need to remember that transcripts are very important, as I said, and the application procedures or the required documents or requirements for international students is not the same as that of the European Union students, okay? So always note this thing down and do not compromise, all right? And when you apply for these schools, let me say, as I said, most of their admissions starts from October to December or end of December or December 1st. It depends on the school. Then some will run through like January 15 or end of January, okay? Now, you need to know that when you apply early, it is your advantage, okay? Because they are going to get back to you on time. Remember, in Norway, there are few positions for students. There are very few positions for students, okay? So now what they do is, it is always good to apply early, because if you apply early, you have the chance to get the admission, because there is this policy I know that first come, first serve is very important in certain countries, all right? Remember, you are not going to pay tuition fee, so they are looking for all opportunity or all possibilities to eliminate you if you are not serious, okay? So note that. And now let me talk about the application for visa. When you have gotten the admission, okay, when you apply, they will get back to you like in 2 months time, or let me say 2 months maximum, okay? Then after that, you need to apply for a visa to move to Norway. Now, there is something they call UDI, okay? UDI.no. UDI.no is a website, or let me say a link you are going to go online, all right? Excuse me. You are going to go online. You follow UDI.no, all right? You fill the required information on it. That is, you create an account, then you fill the required information on it. You make a payment, all right? I think basically this payment is like a visa application fee or something, all right? I haven't applied for a visa to Norway yet, but I have applied to their universities, and I got accepted into one. But this procedure, the procedure was different. That was when I realized that their application process and the required documents are absolutely different from university to university, all right? So always check these things and you know, all right? So now When you create an account on UDI.no, there is a certain amount of money you are going to pay to UDI. I think it's like close to $580, right? Something like that. Check it out if you have an admission and you intend to move, all right? Now, what do you need again? You need to book an appointment to go to the embassy, all right? And remember that when you apply, your admission letter is going to come with all informations, all right? All the informations you need will be on your admission letter. If they want you to fill something, they will give you the link. If they want you to write something, anything they want to tell you, they will always give you on your admission letter, all right? So know that. Now, what do you need? You need to book an appointment and go submit your documents. And since education is free in Norway, please remember that you need to show financial proof, all right? Now, financial proof because you need to pay for accommodation, you need to feed yourself, you need to pay for transportation, all right, and things like that. So you need a financial proof to show to them that you are capable of taking care of yourself. And what they usually do is they will, let me say, when you get this admission, all right, now, the school, of course, it is a school that is going to send your admission letter. The school in which you applied for, they are going to send you an account detail, all right, with a certain amount of money that you are going to pay into that account, all right. Please pay attention. When the account details come, you will see the amount they want you to pay inside the account. Then when you pay this money, the money was before, okay, before it was 121,220 Norwegian krone, okay, but now the money has been increased, all right, it has been increased. Remember, they usually do it in such a way. Let me say, if the cost of living is high, they will increase the money. If the cost of living drops, they will obviously reduce the money. So now the money have increased since last June, okay, and the total amount they are asking now is 123,519 Norwegian krone as of previous 121,220 Norwegian krone. This money is close to already above 13,000 US dollars, all right? So you have to know that, and in francs CFA is above 7 million francs CFA. You can convert it yourself. If you are in Nigeria, I think it's above 5 million naira or something, all right? So please check it out and you make sure you know this amount. Of course, the school is going to write the amount on the admission letter. So now, what you do is, you pay this money into this account given to you by the school, alright? When you pay the money in the account, the school will check it. If it's okay, then the school will issue you a bank statement to use and apply for your visa, okay? Then, you will print out this bank statement and use for your visa application. Okay, the school is doing this because you are not in Norway. You don't have an account yet in Norway, all right? So when you apply for your visa and later move to Norway, I think the school will give you a card. Yes, they will give you a card to be using for the few days. I think after like 3 or 4 days when you arrive, to be using for the days you are in Norway. Then when you do your temporary residence permit, right, then you open your own bank account, okay, then the school will transfer the remaining money into your personal bank account, all right? So you don't have to be scared. Nobody is going to run with your money, all right? The reason they are doing this, I understand, maybe they don't trust our banks or your bank or something. So you have to know that is what you need to know. It is very important, okay? Now, let me go back to the issue of the application. So I already talked about payment of the money into the school account, all right? So that is what you need to know. Then now back to the visa process, okay? Let me talk about something. There is also something you need in alongside these documents. Of course, you have visa requirements. There will always be documents you will be asked by the embassy to present, all right, to the embassy. You will obviously take your academic certificates and your bank statement. There is another document that is going to come to you. I think it's a cover letter or something. Yes. So you are going to carry it to apply for your visa alongside this bank statement. For Cameroonians, I think there is an office in Douala that is going to process all your documents and maybe, of course, give you an interview before they will give you your visa. But for Nigerians, I think there is also an office in Lekki. There is a place in Nigeria they call Lekki. I think there is an office there, the VFS office in Lekki, Lagos. Is it in Lagos or something in Nigeria? Because there is no embassy in Nigeria, and I think there is no embassy in Cameroon too. So the embassy is in Ghana. The Norwegian embassy is in Ghana. And if you can't go to Ghana, I think these offices are just going to grant you an interview alongside the office in Ghana. They can maybe schedule an interview for you. Okay, then if it's okay, they will send your documents to Ghana, of course. But I think if you are not able to go to Ghana, they can grant an interview to you. Alright, they did so for somebody I know, so I have not applied for the visa. Let me put it as a disclaimer. I'm not an agent. This video is strictly on my personal research, alright, and some few experiences I've had. So that is it. So after that, then when you go, let me say, to the offices, or if you are opportune to go to Ghana and apply for the visa, of course, you will have a visa interview, alright? It's not usually that difficult. You will just be asked basic things like, why did you choose the program? Why are you going to study this program? Alright, and things like that. Why didn't you study the program in your country? And things like that. It is not difficult. Where is your school located? What is the name of the program you are going to study? And things like that. And again, let me advise you here, international students, please, when you are going for a visa interview, make sure you know everything about the program you are going to study. Okay? Because they might ask you the courses that you are going to study during the first semester or the second semester, or they can ask you to list all your courses, okay, that you are going to be studying in that program. So, or they will obviously maybe ask you some details. Where is your school located? Alright? So, some of these little petty things you need to understand them. Interview is never difficult. Like me, when I was applying for the Turkish visa, I got no interview. What I was asked was, are you going to study a master's program? I said yes. Then they said, which program? And I told them. They look at me, look at my passport, and say, come this day for your passport. And when I went back there, they have. So it's not usually very difficult, okay? So you just need to know your program, know the courses you are going to study. Because you cannot tell me you are going to Oslo to go and study, then you don't know your university is located in Oslo. You don't know the courses found in the program, alright, and things like that. So you have to be very careful before you go to the embassy, alright? So now, then let me talk about accommodation. The thing is, accommodation, the school in Norway, the school is not responsible for your accommodation when you move to Norway, or if you intend to move to Norway, alright, the school is not responsible for your accommodation. I think for accommodation, you can apply for accommodation on fin.no. No is Norway. Fin is FINN.no. Okay, so you basically type that on Google, then you select an accommodation, and you apply for one. Maybe you can make payments before you go, or you make payments while there. But remember that you can apply for an accommodation and you don't get the perfect accommodation you applied for, or you don't get the exact accommodation you applied for. So in that case, it is not going to be a problem. Just take what you have been given and always learn to manage. It's always very important to manage. So you might not get exact what you applied for, alright? So you just need to know that. An accommodation, in order to get an accommodation, please always apply early. Not only in Norway, in all other countries, because remember, when you apply early for something, it is your advantage because your stuff will be treated early, alright? Always apply for accommodation early, and know that in Norway, if you don't apply early, it's going to be a problem. Remember, the entire population of Norway is like maybe close to 6 million, alright? But places like Douala alone is big than Norway, or let me say almost close to Norway. A place like Lagos alone in Nigeria is bigger than Norway, alright? Lagos is like 20 million inhabitants, but Norway is like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 million. So you have to know that. Please always apply early. And a cost for accommodation usually ranges between 3,500 to 4,000, 4,500 to 5,500 Norwegian krone. Alright, that is what I'm actually saying is to get an accommodation, just budget like 3,000 Norwegian krone to 5,500 or 6,000 Norwegian krone, because remember accommodation do varies. Okay, now you can get an accommodation for 3,500, you can get for 4,000, you can get for 5,500 or 5,000 Norwegian krone. It depends on the type of accommodation too. Alright, and the age of the building too really do matters in this situation. Now those you can get for like 3,000, 3,500 Norwegian krone, you might be sharing a bathroom, a kitchen, or maybe a toilet or something. But I think there is one thing you must share. If you are going to be sharing any of these things, I think you are going to get it for like 3,000 to 3,500 Norwegian krone. But if you are not going to be sharing anything, like sharing the kitchen, sharing the toilet, or sharing the bathroom, or you need an accommodation just for yourself, just prepare like 4,500, 5,000 to 5,500 Norwegian krone. Okay, you remember that accommodation is somehow a little bit expensive. As I said, Norway is expensive. So if you intend to move there, always know all of these things. Alright, know that things there are not easy to get. So you are abroad, so you need to know that. Alright, then that is all I need to say. Then when you now move to Norway, that money will be transferred. As I said, the money will be transferred to your account. Then now again, you have to go to school before you start the semester. There is this little money I mentioned before. I think maybe like $55 to $60 you have to pay for semester contribution, and that is all. No tuition fee for you. Alright, you study for absolutely free. Alright, it is same like some universities in Germany. Alright, in Germany you can study for free too. I hope you know that. If you didn't know, there are videos on my channel. Make sure you watch all those videos about studies in Germany. Alright, you can study for free in Germany. I have people studying in Germany for free. I know them, I have them. Alright, I have friends, I have brothers studying there for free. So why not? You can give it a try in Germany or Norway or any other place. It depends on your choice of country. Alright, so that is it for I think I have answered most of the questions here. So guys, I am going to stop the video here. Alright, and please do not forget, always make sure you hit that share button so that the video can go till it reaches the universe. Alright, there is somebody somewhere around the Jupiter. You know Jupiter is the biggest planet. Who wants to watch the video? So share it, guys. That is what I mean. Share the video, please do share it. Then if you like the video, also give it a thumbs up, press the like button, and please do not forget to subscribe. Alright, let's reach 200k. I am running above time. Let's reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of May. Alright, please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. It is very important for me as okay, it is very important, especially for me. Thank you so much. I am really very grateful. I am very, very grateful. Alright, I know some of you are every day, every year watching my videos. I am so grateful. Alright, thank you so much, guys, for this. Thank you. I know you are going to subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.